Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now, I'm not really fair here with you yet. Just looking for what I'm going to do. It's here somewhere. Right, and that fell down. What was that? Oh, back up in there you. Doing today. What am I doing today? Okay, I know. I'm going to have a look at and a process of what I'm going to do, because I'm making this, I'm working in this book for Roxy Creations. I need to put that in a bit further because we've got everything, all this mess around me, but that's okay. And I've got some bits and pieces here that I am looking at to try to find something to use that I'm going to like to do. You know, what I'm going to make. I'm going to do a bit of rabbit work. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do about the bunny. Now I have another one here somewhere that I'm looking for, because I've got to just work out which one I'd like to use. And I'm thinking I know, but you know me, I can just change my mind just like that. Okay, can't find that rabbit. I have got this one here. He's a bit small. He's on fabric. This one actually is a piece of a book. I found these beautiful books yesterday that I bought, and I've got some rabbit pictures in here too, and fox too, and fox. I know the fox has nothing to do with it. There's this one here. He's cool. I love the fox, so I might do one of them later. There's a rabbit there. There's the foxes. Here's another rabbit. Okay, there's two rabbits there in a burrow. There. This is nice. I like that, and I like that. Okay, so we've got three things that are on the maybe here that I can use. I'm going to put them back in this bag so I don't lose them. That's not necessarily going to happen. Now, I've got that one, and that one. And I do love this. I do love that. But I think I want to do the fabric. And this is fabric one. And I know I had a bigger fabric one, and I don't know where I put him. And I'd like to find him again. I really would. I'd love to find him again. He's here somewhere. I'm sure he's here somewhere. But maybe because I can't find him, he's not meant to be used. Okay, maybe that's the idea. You're maybe not meant to use him today. We're going to use one of these, eh? I think I'll use this. I'm still looking. I'm naughty. I think I want to use that. Okay. So I need to do a background. Now I'll show you what I've done first, because it's not that much, but I did a bit. I wasn't very happy with some of it because I did it on the wrong fabric. Now I've got myself a book, and it's called Poetry. Henry Lawson's poems was in here. I've stuck the back piece in there. I've stuck that in there. I've got some really heavy calico here that I wouldn't probably use because it's spotty, because that's where I'm going to put my pages. And I've done some of the stitches. I haven't done my title page. I've done some of the stitches. Now this one here, I'm a bit disappointed because I did it on a very thin fabric, but I guess that doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter, but I did it very, very thin. And I'm not a big fan, but it's okay, because I don't think I really want to go through it again, do it all again, because I sew on a fair bit lately, so I'm not going to redo it, I don't think. This one here I really like. I've got a bigger, thicker piece of fabric this time, got a bit of linen, and I've done the stitches on there, okay? And then I made this funny looking bug because I thought that bit looked like it could have been a bug of some sort, didn't it? You know, so that's my two pieces for that. And then they're just the stitches that I put on. I love the needle weaving, and I've done that. And there's another bit, and there's a little fluffy thing. I think I've done all those. I think that's right. And they're all there, but I started to do it again. I thought, oh no. See, I got a better piece of fabric, and I started to sew it again. And I thought, no, I think I might use this and make something else out of it. Make a book or something. I can do that, can't I? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to stick them in here because I've got those pages, and I'm going to put them in later, and when we finish doing whatever we're doing with that bit. But I've got to find a piece for the background for my bunny. I think this is right. I don't know if it's big enough though. That's the only thing. Is this long enough? Yeah. Yep, it's long enough. It's probably too wide. I could probably trim that back a tiny bit with these giant scissors here. But I'm just going to show you how I would go about putting this bit background together, because it's got me a bit tricked, it has, but I think I might know what I want to do. Okay, now I need a piece of vintage lace, and that's here. This is very vintage actually, but we need a bit of that. I need some background fabric, and I've got some of this. I think I like that. I don't know. You've got to decide that, Sonya. I like the bunny, so I think I'm going with the bunny. And I do love this. There's two pieces here, see? Right, two bits. Right. Oh. Well. And I've got this piece with the flowers. I've got this bit I really like, and that bit I really like. And I can do some sewing on that, can't I? I can use that for a bit of sewing. So let's see if we can put these together in a way that we're going to like that. Okay. I don't know if I'm sure about this bit. Could be sort of sky-like, I guess, but it doesn't really have to. You don't really have to make it look like a sky, do you? And I can sew on that. This is a piece I got out of don't think big scissors. Got off the middle of a patchwork piece this was on. Patchwork that you buy and then you sew it or something, I don't know. But this was in the middle of it, so I really like this bit. But I don't know if I'm going to sew all that many, so I might cut that bit off. And I cut that bit off, and I'll cut this bit off here. And I'll leave a couple of bits of leaf on the end, so I can have some leaves on it. Do I want the yellow? Don't know. Not particularly caring about that at all, whether I do or not. Well, see, this cut this down a fair way, so that's good. Makes it a bit smaller, so that'll be easier, I think. It'll be easy, but it'll be interesting. I can do some stitches on this, can't I? I'll keep that little bit there. Okay. And I know I'm a little bit behind. I haven't got behind yet, but I'll just do my best. I figure I'm not going to enjoy doing it if I've got to be rushing myself. Because I want to do it and I've got other things on, well, I just have to do my best. This looks a bit weird, doesn't it? We need to cut a bit more of this off here. There we go. Another bit of water. I'm going to trim this down with the big scissors. I do like that. I might do some sewing on that. But I don't need it that big, do I? I can just do part thereof, because we want to put a bit of bits and pieces on here. Do we need that piece? I like that bit and I like that bit. So how about I do both of them in here? I'll do both of them. So I'm going to have that piece about there, please. Then I don't think I want that. This I really like. I do really like this. It's really pretty. I'll make that go that way. There goes my glue pot, sorry. I just hit it with the scissors, it's alright, nobody panic. And that bit there only just fits, doesn't it? But I think this is a bit wide, so I'm gonna bring it in a tiny bit there, and it'll be fine. I'll stitch that along there. It will work. Well, I love this sort of thing. Oh, it's like a bit of quilting stuff, isn't it? We need the background, Sonya. Don't worry about putting bits on until we do a background first now. What else will I put on here? I do like this. It's pretty, isn't it? And it's got flowers. I can embroider the flowers. I can. We'd like a bit of straight piece though, Sonya. Set that up there. It's going to dip down there. So there we are. Go on there. Actually, I'm going to take it all over there. I'll cover that. It'll work. Don't worry. Nobody panic. It's fine. Something here for the base. Maybe put a bit of green on. You know, it can look like there might be a bit of grass there. What do you reckon? I keep putting these scissors in the wrong place all the time. Which side's the right side? This way. I'm just going to cut that across there, and then I'll manoeuvre this so it will fit. Put this down a bit. Then I'll have to stitch this on, don't I? Oh, I like this piece. Right, we'll put this up here. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Now we only need one more bit. I think I only need one more bit. Okay, we've got some of this here. One, that's nice, isn't it? I think this'll work. We just have to try, don't we? We just have to try. See what we like to do next. Okay. Okay, no, I'll put this long bit on there, eh? And it's all going the same way, but it doesn't matter. I mean, there's stuff going to be put over the top of this as well, so we're not going to worry about that. Now, I can madly stitch around there when I get to it, but I want to put the bunny. Where's the bunny going to go? Here's the bunny. I know where the bunny's going to go because I know what I'm going to do with this bunny now, because I had an idea and I'm going to stick with that. I think I'll stick with my idea. I can put these down in a minute. Put that like that. Okay, so now I've got I cut this piece out and it was the only bit I had of this colour, the only size I could get. So because I wanted to make a ball, I thought that would work. It didn't matter what the shape of it was underneath. Plus he's bouncing on it, isn't he? He's a bouncing bunny. Okay. So that is going to go there. Now this took a long time for me to get the hang of what I wanted to do. Now I have this bit, and it looks like something, a net that a ball would be in, doesn't it? What do you reckon? So I wanted to put that over there, under the bunny, of course. But then I got to put some of this on too, some of me lace. So this can go on here as well. I can either unpick it or cut it off. It doesn't matter which. You can't even see what I'm doing here. Right. Okay. Righto. So this has got, it's been sewn to a piece of something, hasn't it? It's been on an article of clothing or something, and I've taken it off. Hang on. I'll be able to get it off faster than I think, hopefully. I can, because it's been stitched a couple of times, hasn't it? I think I'm just unfraying it there. I don't think I'm... Oh, yes, I've got a bit of... It's coming off. Please do. You don't have all day. I've still got a lot of work to do on this, but you know what? Once you get settled and decided what you want, it's okay. But it took me ages to figure out what to do, because I just... You know, I want to be in the idea properly. I want to have the right idea what I'm going to do, but I like to think about it. The background is what I've been really concerned about, getting that right, but I can just say that right as I go along, can't I? Now this should be a quick unpick here somewhere, because I just think I have one. I know I have one here somewhere, but okay, now everything's going to fall down on top of me. These will work. These little scissors are good for this sort of thing. Okay. Right. You thought I'd come up with a piece of lace that I didn't have to play around with for a week. Okay, so what about if I put that over there like that? And then I'm going to put this over the... This needs to go over that thing, the ball. I don't know what this has got to do with it. It's a net. Sometimes you get a ball in a net. Okay, take my word for it. It was just something that I thought I could do that. Look. Okay, don't you think that'll work? Anyway, I've got to go. I haven't got really time to do any more today, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to work on, okay? And I'll come back and I'll show you what I've done, and then I can do a bit with you because I haven't got time to do a bit today with this, but I will do it later. But I do love the bunny. I'll put stitches on him as well, and, you know, the rest of it will be having some stitches and stuff as well. What do you reckon? Anyway, so tell me what you think. It's, you know, imagination. We've got to use our imagination. He's a bouncing bunny. I think he looks better without that on there, you know. I'm thinking he does because you got a bit of an idea that there's a ball under there, but also I suppose I could use stitches on it. Look, you know how it has a couple of stitches through the ball like this and like this? Try that, okay? I might, and use this, I don't know, somewhere else. I hope it doesn't catch the bunny. But anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you to Sarah and Rachel for having this in their mum. Juju. Thank you so much for doing this because it's what I love to do. This slow stitching, any sort of stitching is my thing. So thank you very much, and I will be back and show you how my progress will be going. I only got a few days left. Oh well, 10, 9, something like that. But it's all right because I can do the embroidery in that, and then I'll come back and show you bits and pieces as I go, I think, and do a bit of sewing with you maybe, but I'll just show you what happens, okay? So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.